Another great win. Nice walk-off. I guess I should have left Freddy in that two-hole. He came up big. Nice to see Knapp lead off that inning with a double. He's been swinging the bat. Offensively, he's been doing a real good job for us. A big hit in the ninth, obviously, and Ty Kelly added to that. Cesar laid down a nice bunt to load the bases, which set the whole thing up. And, of course, Freddie knocked him in. He also made a couple of real good instinct plays. The one nailed the runner at home and the double play. Vinny really showed a lot of poise on the mound today. That's the best I've seen him look as far as mound presence is concerned, and that was really a good step forward for him. He pitched into and out of that jam in the seventh with over 100 pitches, and that was huge for not only for the team but for his progress. Great to see that. But bullpen did a nice job again. What can I say about Odubel? He hustled. He moved on a ball in the dirt. Moved to third base on that ground ball to the right side. Then he scored on the wild pitch. Tried it again. I can't fault him for that. He showed a lot of aggressiveness on the bases. So that was huge to see. He's been playing with a lot of energy. And who am I forgetting, Greg? Anybody? I don't want to leave anybody out. It was bullpen, great job. It was a team effort. It was great to see. I mean,
for Vince, this is, I think, 4 or 5 starts, 1 run or less. What's been the difference for him lately?
I think he's learning. I think he's maturing. I think it's all a mindset that you have on the mound, not letting little things get to you, and realizing that you have to execute pitches. Pitch around mistakes. If you give up a couple of hits. Knowing how to get out of the situation, knowing which pitches to throw, and understanding that. I remember when Halladay was here, when you recall Halladay, he gave up a lot of hits during the game, but he always limited the damage, and I think that's one of the things that Vinny is starting to understand.
Is that what he needs to do to stay a starter for a long haul?
No question about it. It's all about executing pitches, command, mixing your pitches up, changing speeds, showing a good presence on the mound, and not getting yourself into trouble. And when you get into trouble, knowing how to get out of it. That's the key, especially for a starting pitcher.
You mentioned those plays that Freddie made, which kind of been a regular thing this year. Would you be surprised or disappointed if he didn't win a Gold Glove?
I was disappointed he didn't win the Gold Glove last year. I thought he deserved it, and I still think he's a Gold Glove caliber shortstop. Not a whole lot else I could say.
When you see Vince pitch like he pitched today, I get, a lot of people talk about him being a bullpen piece, but today's, I guess, a reason why, because you want to make sure you really know, truly know if he can do this job or not, right?
Without question, he's got good stuff, good enough stuff to be an excellent starter. Let's don't forget the Braves have a real good lineup. Everybody's hitting very well. They score some runs, and it isn't any accident that he kept them at bay. They're a bunch of good hitters, and he did a great job with them.
The importance of Galvis defensively with a young pitching staff. Can you talk about just cutting runs off? Like you mentioned the play in the first inning. Game could take a whole different turn if Ciarte's.
No question about it. When you have solid defense, it makes your pitching better. When you have, I've talked about this in the last year or two about having good coverage in the outfield. Herrera and Altier provide us good coverage. Williams runs around there pretty well. It all comes together, and it makes your pitching better when they run those things down in the gap, make diving the field becomes smaller.
Okay.